We are live. Peace. What's going on, brother?
So,
Peace, peace. Introduce yourself for people who do not know you.
okay, hello people. My name is Masangila Lumengo, aka Yuxon
Whoa.
Oaks. Yeah,
Yes.
from France, originally from Congo, born in Belgium, live in Paris, East Paris, and
Okay.
dancer, DJ, choreograph, writer, designer.
Okay. Yo, I mean, we've talked before, so this is not our actually this is not like our second interview, man. We talked a long, long time ago, man. But I'm
Yeah.
very happy to be able to talk to you again, man. Before we go any further, I just want to say congratulations on two things. Uh, Congratulations on your purple belt personally for your
Mhm.
Brazilian Jitsu.
Oh
So that
yeah, yeah,
so now we know we gotta know where the discipline comes in at purple belt.
yeah.
So congratulations on that, and congratulations on your posse, the Wanted Posse, for the National Choreographic Center of Dance in Rennes. So congratulations for that for you guys. That's a good look for you guys, and yeah, that makes sure you guys are gonna go down in history right now.
Yeah, this is really for us. It's very amazing for us because they put the name of Wanted for the studio on the Center of Choreographic National. This is
Big,
next level, you know. It's like
yeah,
they give you the name on the street, you know, the Oak Street, you know, or the
yeah,
Garrett Street.
yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
no.
That's big, man.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go. A lot of people are gonna probably disagree with me on my side, but I'm gonna go as far as to say, I, if not already, you guys will be legends. You know what I mean? So in the dance community, I mean, I'm gonna go out and say that because you guys put in a lot of work. I mean, and from the body of work that you guys have done and the creativity that you guys have done, it's just a beautiful thing. It's been an addition. You guys added the battle scene onto the dance culture. You guys really are the spearheads of that. And yeah, I think you guys will go down as being legends. A lot of people want to get to know you a little bit more, of course. To say that, to give that title, because my generation and older, they're like, yeah, yeah, whatever, whatever. But you guys put it in the work, man. So you guys are really students of the culture that I've noticed. You know what I mean? You guys give back. You guys talk to the OGs to get more information. You guys are on a quest for knowledge too, as well, not just for dance knowledge, not just in your own bubble. And now you guys are coming of age now too, where the younger generation are looking at you guys as OGs now, slowly.
Yeah. No, we already OG. Already OG for someone.
For me, you're not, but for a lot of people,
Yeah,
you're going up into
I
the old
know. For me too.
status.
For me too. But you know, now the name OG become fast now. You know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because you got a whole another generation coming. And big shout out to everybody out in India, because wow, they growing, right? India just
Yeah.
popped up on the scene like, boop, Corona came and India came at the same time, like, boop, like we here too. So, yeah, man. Also, you were a host, one of the judges for the Summer Dance Forever too, and shout out to Tony for that win right there, man. And yeah, man. So it was crazy, man. I know this is a crazy year. COVID-19 really got everything on lock right now, but it's also a good time to get knowledge. So let's go into it. Your name. How did you guys come up with the name? Not Wanted Posse, but your individual names like YUGSON and Babson and Mamson. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Where did that come from?
It's come from because we are family first.
Yeah.
So people have to understand. Wanted in 2013,
Uh-huh.
2023, 2023. Yeah, we are we exist almost for 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we made the name Wanted in. I made the name Wanted in '93,
Uh-huh.
but we danced together long time ago. So we grew up
Yeah, yeah.
together. So we always together, and we prefer to change the name. Like Son is like your family name, you know. But
Yeah.
son is like for us is like we have the son of the son, the song, the sound. Sound in France is son.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
we have the sound of the music. Okay, it's like my
Wow.
name is YUGSON, but in French sound SOUND is SON. You
Okay.
understand?
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. So you're the son
So
of the sound. All right.
yeah,
So that's cool. That's dope,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you guys been rocking that long. I think when the first time I think I seen I actually first time I looked, it was in 2010. I was just coming back from a tour in Afghanistan. I said, okay, well, let me get back into house. And I pulled up a video on YouTube, and the first battle I seen was you and Ejo. And I was like, what? And my whole thing is, I didn't even know Ejo was still dancing. That's one. I didn't know there was a battle scene too. And then next thing you know, I just typed in YouTube house, and then I just seen the battle with you and Ejo, and it was a legendary battle. I think it's gonna be talked about forever and ever. It was so long ago. I think you remember the battle, but it was a long, long time ago. One of the first battles you guys had. I think it was like kind of like outdoorish. But from there, I was like, oh, shuck, who are these guys? I need to find out who these guys are. This is the new generation. So I luckily made it out to. I think you guys came down to Pumpkin Styles one time. Then I bumped into you guys there, and the energy and the love that you guys have, man, is really, really, it's really powerful, man. Really inspiring, and you guys are humble with it too. Aggressively humble, because you guys are about that battle too, man. You guys will bring
Yeah.
work to somebody too. So, uh, yeah, you guys, your style.
Yeah.
What you guys are rooted in? Who are some of your teachers and influences over there in France?
Okay. Okay. So well, people on the world know, but some know, some don't know. But Paris is a city of the dancing is very big.
Yeah,
So you have many generations. You have a generation they dance before hip hop. They dance like uh, we call jazz rock.
jazz.
The jazz,
Yeah.
okay, the jazz rock. So they dance with a different kind of music like James Brown or many jazz music. You know. Then you have a generation with b-boying in the early 80s.
Hmm.
And I'm a generation with the end of 80s, beginning of 90s. So we have a generation we dance with we call hype, like hip hop of the 90s, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Hype
like
music. Okay.
Running Man, all of this kind of dance.
Yeah.
So this is my generation and my teacher, because I'm from Belgium. First I learned dancing in Belgium because
Hmm.
my cousin is a Spunky Love, Fellow, Swift, Papi, all of these guys have a group, really famous group in Brussels. They're really famous in Europe that time, and I teach with them. Then when I moved to France, I found a guy named is Amada.
Hmm.
Amada is for me is my mentor, my master.
Hmm.
So even now, I never see people dance like him because he have a strong mentality. He have flow move, he have different move, and he's a guy understand the concept of dancing very very younger.
Yeah.
So he did this with some of us on the group, and then after Amada, I met Jaggy and Buck, and we stay 4 people almost for 4 years, and we grew up together, and we battle people, on the club
Yeah.
because that way younger, but it's like we call après-midi. Après-midi is like you is a dance party in afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a dated year. Give me a dated year, because this is very important
Yeah,
too.
the year is is between 89 and 93.
89. So how old are you, man? Do you want to reveal your age?
I'm 43.
43.
Yeah.
And then and you said 89, you was out there, young guys out there in the club battling already.
Yeah, already. And in 89, I have 13. And we made Wanted, I have 16, something like that. 16.
Wow. Yo. 89. Wow. Okay, so France,
So we dance with long time.
yeah, man, you're not really so actually you are up there about the OG. You would be pretty much OG status right now compared to a lot of the young dancers, man. And you guys held it down for a long time, man. Some of the influences in the States, of these guys, any influences in the States or anything back then?
Of course.
Who came through early on that you met?
But you have to understand, in early 90s, we don't know the name of nobody. We just saw a lot
dance
of
videos. Yeah.
Video, of course, from MTV. And we have a TV show that time's name is Rapline. Rapline put the first part is from the French rapper, because back in the day everybody danced behind the rapper, you know.
Yeah.
and then you have a US rap. So we saw a lot of video clip of Money Love. I don't know, as the OG.
Special ed, all
these kind of people. We saw these people and we just copy the step. We don't know the name of the step, but we just copy the energy, you know. So we stay really focused about this. And I remember the video clip name is I forgot. Shabrock.
Yeah, Dinky Dog. Dinky Dog is the guy who's dancing. That's one of his dancers, is Dinky Dog.
Shabrock. And sorry.
No problem.
And I met. I see a lot of different dancers, and I have a chance because my best friend is always go to USA.
Yeah.
He always travel to Washington D.C. and he come back to France. So he always come back with some video tape of MTV.
Yeah.
And, that time, you remember MTV Europe when we have a top 10 of video, like you have EPMD, DAZE. That's the first thing for me. I really learned the hip hop because it was the music, the attitude. And we just copy this attitude to the club. Yeah. Because in France, every Sunday, we have the club name is Le Chapelet.
Yeah.
Le Chapelet, and you can see all the best dancers going there. So I put my name on the scene in this club because I was one of the younger with my crew. Yeah. And then we continue. Then you have to understand in 1997, we have a festival named is La Villette. And we have a guy named is Christian Tame, Regis Trucci, and you have a Japanese guy named is Tamaki Toriabe. He's from Japan. So he's the first Japanese come to France and said to us, yeah, we have a videotape from Dance Delight, and this dancer's name is like Brian Green, this is Link, this is Stretch, this is Wujon, this is Hijo, this is Brooklyn Cherry, this is the first guy give a name of the people.
All the dancers that were dancing, yeah.
Yeah. So with these people, they bring some dancer from USA to the festival. So it's the first time we can meet the Electric Boogaloo, Skid, and Sugar Pop, even Popin Taco. We met Brian Green. So in 96, 97, many things move in France. We have information. We have a knowledge.
Yeah. Now we have the information for who the dancers were on the TV.
Between USA and also Japan.
Yeah.
And my first travel, even in Europe, not in Europe, but I moved all Europe. Outside Europe, it was no New York, but I've been to Japan. So I'm going to Japan before I go to New York.
Wow. And you know,
So,
this is the thing. That's why we had Mike Euphoria was saying that a lot of the dancers that are here in Europe first need to go to Paris and learn. Then from Paris they need to trace it back to Japan, and then from
yeah.
Japan they need to
So
go
the
back.
first guy I met
Yeah,
is Euphoria in Japan,
yeah,
Caliph, Chinese.
yeah,
I met Mike, yeah, Mike, Caliph, and Chinese in a club.
yeah.
But that time I don't dance house. I dance hip hop.
That's hip hop. Yeah.
Dance hip hop. But we exchange. We exchange. I've been to Japan the first time with Tip Top,
Uh-huh.
uh, Zoer, Zozo, and the B-boy Laos. So I met Caliph and Chinese and Mike on the club, and it was funny because we saw a few video of them, and then we met them for real.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, it was like, wow, this is like a superhero. Like, wow, shit, oh damn. But at the same time, my friend Babson been to New York. When he met in New York, he met Marge. He met also Brian Green. He met a lot of dancers from there.
Yeah,
So it's a link. So when
yeah,
we come to France, we say, "Oh, I met him. Yeah, I met him." And then we start to really understand what is house. And that time in 98, 99, we have a club named is the Queen.
mm-hmm.
And it's a club when we always going every Wednesday. The name of the party was the Respect Party.
Mm-hmm.
And every Wednesday we've been there. So that time I go to school, but every night I go to the club. So
Yeah,
that's why we practice every
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, yo, this is the one thing. You got an incredible crew, and I won't get it probably. I know I'll get a chance to talk to Babson one day, but Babson speaks mostly French. His English is not that great.
But you can interview him now. He can speak.
He can speak more English now, a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
more. When I met him
You,
first, he didn't speak so much English, and I was trying to get in the mindset of Babson because his actions and the way he is, I kind of like it because he's a little cocky,
Mhm.
and he talked that slick stuff too, but he can back it up, which is funny, man. But I wanted to get in. What is the mindset? I know he's totally different from you, but it's your brother. You know him for a while. What is the mindset of Babson? Because that brother right there, he's a wild card, man. He is a wild
Yeah,
card in your crew, and it's noticeable.
yeah. But it's first Babson. If you know Babson, Babson comes from the football, the soccer.
Yeah, yeah,
He go to the school to become professional.
yeah,
So first, the mindset of him is always won, never lose.
yeah, yeah,
You have to understand that. So when you do battle with him, he can't imagine he can lose. So for him, he should won.
yeah, yeah,
First,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
second is in France we are close to the family is close with Africa. So Mapson from Mali, Senegal,
uh-huh,
and every time he have a holiday, he always go to Mali and come back to France. So the mentality is always is African and French.
yeah,
So he always put the culture before.
yeah. The dance and stuff like that. His culture before Mali, before the
That's
dance.
why, because for him, dance is an ancestral thing, like me.
Yeah,
And the second thing, in a battle, wanted is we are the most strategic people on the
yeah,
battle. We understand everything on the battle. The
yeah,
square
yeah. I
on the
mean,
battle, the cipher. We know if you scare, if you don't
yeah.
scare. I
Yeah,
know
you
if you.
guys got me one day, man. They came to me, yo. We was up in the club, man. It's funny, man. What is it? And I'm like, because my style, why I dance, is not so fast, but it's a little bit fast, but not so fast. And then I'm trying to keep up. Then when you guys came through, it's like, yo, faster, faster, and it threw me off, man. And I was like, oh man, these guys are using some other kind of stuff, man. These guys are mental, physical, everything, man. And I
Yeah,
noticed that, and I have a
because
respect for you guys for that, man.
yeah,
You guys,
because
you guys use everything.
this is the way we grow up. So Babson is very strategic.
Yeah,
So the strategy, don't forget, huh? The way we battle, we not the same in life. Life is different to battle.
Yeah.
The problem now on many people, when they see people on the video, they think we are like that or we know like that. He's acting. You understand? So Babson really act like he really want to disturb your dance. He talk a lot. Talk a lot. This is the way. He say, oh, he can say, yo, your mom is like this, your mom is like that, yo, you see this guy, no. So this is the rules of the cipher. Because we are cipher people. We battle b-boy. We battle a lot of b-boy, a lot of people, you know. So, but it's really
it brought that into the well. That's okay, man, because house. A lot of us came from hip hop, so it's not like there wasn't. You know, a lot of the dancers. You talk to Khalif. Khalif is on. You see how he is too, and you kind of like been familiar with these guys too. They're also hip hop dancers, man. The same. Yeah. So they into it, man, and they want to challenge you and push you and make you bring out the best in you too, man. So
and the last thing for Babson, I want to say is he's really technical. On the footwork, he understand.
Yeah,
I think he's one of the first understand all the different footwork. On the you know, when people call the chase or loose leg, this is that. He's the first guy understand the
mechanics of it.
Mechanic stuff of
the mechanics. Yeah.
So if you look a lot of video, you can see the way he did. On the footwork, this is really crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
You develop a lot of things, you know.
Yeah, man. Okay, so about the conversation coming up now with a lot of the I'm talking to a lot of I call them the I was their generation, around my age and stuff like that. And the conversation comes up all the time now about the ROGs, or what we consider some of our greats and our legends. How do we keep this knowledge, preserve this knowledge for the next generation that's coming up? They're maybe like, okay, well, they look up to you guys as OGs, but they don't know that there's other OGs out here. And even the guys who I look up to, like Tony McGregor and stuff like that, who's around my age, my peers, they're also looking for other OGs that's older than them to pass down knowledge. So how do you think we can keep that connected over here in Europe, man? How do we think you can
for example, with my event named Ox Method, this event, I really try to do that, like give a knowledge of the young generation, but also give a knowledge about who are before you. So to understand who are before you, a lot of people forgot, I think, in dance, a lot of step have the influence of some people. Example, if you look, Tony is a good example. When I met Tony McGregor, it was in early 2000. He's one of the first dancers, like Ito Jack, some crazy thing. I think he's a guy, he's a key of house of New York because he changed the way to people dance. Before him,
he did. He definitely did.
When he come, he changed everything. So now a lot of young people dance, some move from him, but they don't know if him don't come on the scene, you never dance like that. So my goal is a bridge to say to the people, you should understand him. That's why, example, for Summer Dance Forever, I always talk with John, and I always say, oh, you should bring Tony McGregor. I say, why? You see, because Tony is a bridge for this. Bring Ijo. Say, I always talk to him. Say, him, he do that back in the day. Him, he do that. That's why, if you look Summer Dance, is politic correct, or because you can see many different styles.
Yeah.
You see many different styles. So my job to me now is more to for the culture don't become like this. Is you should give the name. Even you don't like these people, you should say, oh, him is him. For me,
the original is the original. Yeah.
Yeah, you should say. Yeah. So me, for my student, always give name of the people. When I give some step, I always say, oh, I have some little story about this, about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people now in the dance studio, they just teach step. If you
Yeah.
teach only step, of course the culture, of course the culture disappear.
Yeah.
For us, example, serious stepper, when you teach, you have a DJ every time. You have a
Yeah.
DJ,
Okay.
so the student can understand the music, as long as understand the step,
Okay.
and we talk about history. So we link everything together. No, like I can see some video on the people give some step, and they just say, yeah, this step come from him, but they never meet this guy, or they
Yeah.
never no.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So,
right.
so me younger, I force myself to say, okay, if I'm house dancer, I have to go to New York. I have to go to Chicago. I have to go, I have to understand the culture. And when I come back, I have to say the truth, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah.
And for me, it was important. Example, uh, Caliph, the first time he come to France, he come to my house. And he
Yeah.
come to my neighborhood. And I say, oh, this is Caliph. He dance for this. See, I try to connect. We just try to connect everybody, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is very difficult because in a dancing you have a ego thing, ego. People say, "Oh, why you don't talk about me? Why you talk like that? Why you say France is this? What if It's a lot of you have a lot of things, but for me it's really ego. Now I don't care. I just say my goal is push the people to understand more the concept, the conception of house, because more people understand the conception of house, more you have good people. More you have good people, more they understand the old people. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing, definitely connecting because I think that one thing that we all of us tend to forget because I'm over here in Germany, and a lot of people over here in Europe, and the first time they're introduced to house, of course, may not be necessarily dance, but maybe they know about house already, but not know that there is a dance for house. Okay, they know about hip hop, but they may not know that there's a battle scene in hip hop, and then maybe a young dancer comes in, and now their first introduction to it is maybe a workshop or maybe a battle or something like that, and not knowing that even today, 2020, even though we have Corona and we have issues, that in America currently the culture is still underground. You know what I mean? The roots are still there. As well. A lot of people know when you go to New York, it's a different kind of vibe when you plug in with the people who are in this community. Then you realize, wow, there's a whole community here of people. They're not into the battles. They're more into the partying and the club atmosphere. And that's like that's where I grew up in, that same culture right there. And to come over here, I respect the battles a lot, but a lot of people don't know that there is a battle scene and a battle culture around. So I mean, there's a underground culture around that people could be part of. And I think that's something you guys are probably realizing now more yourself. And now from talking to you that you were actually in the clubs first before the battles, then you kind of understand how important it is. Because it's terrible for somebody to come in new and then maybe they don't want to battle anymore, and then that's it for them. So now I'm no longer dancing because I have no place to go other than the battles, and I don't want to battle anymore. So I think we really got to kind of push the club culture too. And John's been doing a great job of that, and it's just yeah. I mean, it's just a little bit. It's just yeah. Speak on it because it's really touchy right now because we know that there's a bigger. You and I know that there's more to it than the battles, but a lot of the young dancers don't know there's more to it than the battles or being online and
Yeah,
stuff.
but this is the thing you have to understand. In Europe, the people, if you if you don't have battle in Europe, the people don't know house dance. Huh?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So because the club in Europe, France, I know the clubbing, they because we are the first people, enfin, I'm the second generation of house dance. Before me, we can see Didier, Rabat, Idi, Hicham. I see these people because at that time I dance hip hop. When they dance, we like, what is that? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but year after year, you have attraction of this style, you know.
Yeah.
And some of us they are more famous. So and don't forget, people know the first time the people see some step of house on a video in Europe, it was in Battle of the Year. Battle of the Year is a b-boy battle because they saw Babson and me. They say, ah, "What kind of style you dance?" I say, "It's house dance." "Oh, what is that?" "Oh, I want to try." Then you have Juste Debout video. The DVD of Juste Debout. Everybody see this video and they say, I want to test this style. I want to dance this style. But they don't know about the culture. They don't know about the clubbing thing.
Yeah.
Even, I don't say even us, but the first time I've been to New York, I go into the club. I saw the spirit of this club. But for me, it was like, how we can bring this spirit in a club in France? It's difficult.
Yeah, yeah. Europe is very difficult with that. Yeah,
it's difficult because Paris is special for me because it's not close to New York, but it's a lot of people, a lot of different origin, Caribbean, West Indies, African, Asia. Together, you people can understand, you know. But with some country, I remember early 90s, end of 90s, we've been to some country in Europe, even hip hop. They look at us like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
For me, in the 90s, only maybe Germany strong because you have a boot camp from USA, so they have a lot of clubs, Frankfurt, Stuttgart, Berlin.
Yeah, they had military here, and so they got a little bit of it.
Yeah, France was the same. But if you go to, I don't disrespect, but I've been to Italy in a club. People don't dance back in the day. Maybe some b-boy. Belgium strong. Holland, they dance more jazz. You go to UK, you have a lot of dancer and then disappear.
Yeah.
You go to Norway.
Nothing.
To Sweden.
Yeah.
So Sweden is okay. You know, you have some part in Europe. You don't see dancer like
that's right.
2000. Yeah, a lot of things come, but the people they want to copy what they see in a battle. So if you talk about the culture, even me in the early 2000, you say, you know, funky local, who's that? Because I don't know. I just want to dance. I don't know the name of the DJ. I don't know the name of the track. I become interesting year after year. You know, so I think is now the young people they have a chance because we can give the knowledge on the package like this. So
yeah.
But before,
imagine, it's crazy.
Imagine my brother. Imagine me. The first time I've been to New York, the first club I'm going is the Shelter Club, the Real Shelter, 99.
Mm-hmm.
We enter the club, we saw people dance. Wow, we like, what the fuck? And the first time we been, it was Body and Soul, I remember.
Body and Soul, yeah.
So I saw people do voguing, dance, everybody sing. Every time the people, the DJ change the music, everybody sing the track of...
Yeah.
For us,
it all over my face? Hell yeah.
For me, it was the first time I heard people dance and sing the first time. In Europe,
if you know the song,
nobody sings. In New York, everybody sings. So only this is
totally different things. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The vibe is not the same. You see the people dance, and you like, hey, I'm not lost because I'm like, yeah, wow. So you sit on your chair and you look everybody. I remember I look people. I don't dance. I just look people dance almost 3 hours like this. Because the environment for me it was really different, strange.
Yeah, trust me, man. I'm from New Jersey originally, and the first time I went to the Shelter in New York, same thing. I was mind blown